William Whalen here for GetMoreSports.com, and we are looking at the most disappointing freshmen in college basketball. And we don't want to just rag on these guys because, of course, they are just freshmen, and the expectations that they have coming upon them when they arrive on the college scene, it's not their fault, of course. It's the hype machine that is high school basketball these days, and it's the scouts that prop them up and rank them as the prospects that they are, and, of course, the college basketball coaches who offer them those scholarships. When you accept a scholarship to Kentucky, Duke, Kansas, the like, there's a certain expectation that comes along with that, and you've got to live up to that as a freshman if you're going to be a success in the eyes of so many. But nonetheless, it's still college. It's still college basketball. It's still the struggles that go along with being an 18 to 19-year-old your first year of college basketball. So when we look at this list, of course, it's led by Skal Labissiere. He was the number 2 overall prospect. You go to Kentucky and expectations follow you. And he starts off the year pretty well, dropping a double-digit point game, scoring over 20 points, still not being the kind of dominant force that we expected him to be, and that led CBS to name him a preseason All-American. But he certainly looked fine. But as the year has progressed, we've seen him really go downhill, and it's due to a couple things. A lot of people blame John Calipari. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's the offensive system that's being run because so many before him have had success in that system. You've got to be able to adjust as a player. If you are getting the ball with your back to the basket as a 7-foot player, you need to be able to score the basketball. You need to be tough enough to get that done. And Labissiere still hasn't been able to find that kind of consistency and that kind of toughness. That's on him. When you look further down the list, of course, we have a guy like Cheick Diallo who has yet to settle in at Kansas. He's lost on both ends of the floor. He doesn't understand the offensive system. He doesn't understand defensive rotations that Kansas likes to do. Those are all issues that have plagued him this season. You look at a guy like Chase Jeter who can't even get on the floor for Duke despite their front court problems. I think that says a lot about where he's at right now. He has a chance to be really good down the road. But Coach K, if he wants to develop him, needs to get him on the court. And I think it says a lot that Jeter still hasn't been able to play. You look at a guy like Carlton Bragg at Kansas as well. So skilled for a big man. But again, I think if anybody on this list has a chance to turn things around in a limited role, it's him because he has that skill set. And he's looked good the last 2 games against TCU and Oklahoma State. But nonetheless, this is a guy who him and Diallo have gotten beat out by a couple kind of unheralded, kind of run-of-the-mill big men that, while they are upperclassmen, they're not explosive talents. And I think that says a lot about the kind of big men you need to be at Kansas and the kind of understanding of the game that you need to have to play for Bill Self. Neither of them have shown the ability to do that quite yet, and that's why they've struggled. Jeter, physically, he's not there. Skill-wise, he's not there. Labissiere, physical-wise, he's not there. We knew the 2015 class was going to be a step down. I don't think we knew it would be this poor this soon.